Well, we did it. We actually did it. Like, we actually are here at the Institute. Okay, so we need to hop onto the terminal, apparently. Initiate network scan. Scan complete. Okay. So we did that.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Lol. Why am I stood still in the most awkward position in the elevator?
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us.
Just
I'd
something.
like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
So, you are.
Welcome to the Institute.
What are you thinking?
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do.
I'll have some chicken and chips.
For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how
move around in the
science
elevator
can
now.
help shape the future. It has never been easy. And our
Wait,
actions
I
are
wanna get out
often
of there.
misinterpreted
No.
by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable.
I wouldn't say
I'd like to
unstable.
talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
I am. Hey, what is this?
Sean.
Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean. Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
I'm your dad.
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Yes, it's me. Your dad. I'm here, Sean.
What's going on? Father? Father!
It'll be okay.
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me!
To be fair, I
There's
have been
someone
away
here,
since he was a
help
baby,
me.
so how would he
Please, Sean. I'm your father. Talk to me. Just open the door.
open the
Father?
fucking door?
Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, please
Calm down, Joel. Quick save.
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional. Let's start anew.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now.
I know. You've
I'm
gone to
angry.
such lengths to find him.
I want answers, asshole. Now.
Under the circumstances, I will forgive your vulgarity.
I don't want forgiveness
But I need
for my
you to
vulgarity.
realize that
I want you to give me answers, bitch.
situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far.
Oh, cut
and
the
suffered a
shit and
great
tell me
deal
where my
to
son
find
is.
Your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have
Oh, I've
been-
leveled up.
It's good to finally meet you. After all this time, it's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Say what? Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years?
What?
That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
You were stolen.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was
No.
necessary.
They kidnapped
The
you.
Institute
That is
believed
wrong.
humanity's future
Wrong. It's not
depended
irrelevant.
on
It is wrong.
At that time, the year
End of story.
2227,
It is wrong.
the Institute had made great strides in synth production, but it was never enough.
I don't care if he's my son. I'll
Scientific
bitch slap him.
curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed.
Ow.
Another source
woof.
was necessary.
Woof, woof.
But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth.
I didn't
I
put it
was
on
exactly
properly.
what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
First of all, your mother.
Mother. She never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to her was...
Tuning
I've
the
gone over
radio.
records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
I'm sorry.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that.
Well, that's because you're a
With
pussy-ass
old age
bitch.
comes regret. And asking what if more often. But
Yeah?
what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again.
Do I?
What else
Do we?
can
Whatever?
I say to ease your mind?
Talk to me about Kellogg. How about that?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
Oh, me back. You used him.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Well, I already know about the Institute, so I've heard
I
enough.
think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the
Dear
Institute.
God, this guy is boring.
And now,
And he's my...
after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than any.
Yay!
You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
Things are pretty terrible up there.
I've seen it myself. I know. That is why we are so committed to creating a better life for ourselves here. And it's a life that you can now be part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Will I take that chance? Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in advanced systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Alrighty. Fair dues. Fair dues. So I can head towards the division leaders now, I guess. Oh, that's that door. I could have headed at that door. Cool.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's a...
Hey, Doc.
They weren't
I
kidding.
don't know.
You really are
Most
here.
of them have lasted
Well,
long
I
past
am.
their projected
I'm
lifespans.
Allie
If you ask
Fillmore.
me,
You can think of me as the
Pretty well.
Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking,
I'm not most people.
what was it that kept you going all that time?
Equally to find my son, but avenge my wife.
I wanted to kill the son of a bitch who murdered my wife.
Kellogg always was a cold bastard. If you ask me, we're better off without him. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities
care about
division,
finding my son.
and then
Obviously, I
I'll
found
answer
him
any
now, but-
questions you might have afterward. As you might guess,
he's
we
a
kept the
traitorous little
Institute's
shit anyway,
mechanical and electrical
in my
systems
opinion.
running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely.
Apparently.
It'll be a load off
Just play them
Sean's
off.
mind.
Make them think I'm
Take
on
your
their
time.
team.
Get
I'm a
yourself
good liar.
acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Good for
I'm
now.
good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then. I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen
How did
3
she just
roll
remember
out.
to, like, stroll straight into another conversation, like, instantly? Right.
Provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
Ooh,
Let's see what you have.
a nice robot. Yep. What is that? I will take it, though. Wait, hang on, what? That one thing costs 3,000 caps? Its value is... oh, wait. Its sellback value is 905. You taking the piss? Everything is so expensive in this place. Screw that. I ain't buying shit from him. Shut up. I don't want to hear your shit.
Things here. We all do.
Okay, you're really putting me out. Gonna be honest.
Sir, authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message,
Welcome,
Doctor.
Welcome. It is so good to meet you. I truly hope you'll come to think of the Institute as your home.
It'll take some time, but I could learn to like it here.
I'm so glad to hear you say so. And promise I'll work hard to make sure that you do. You should know that
Thanks.
many of us consider it a great honor to have you here. See
I like this guy.
Welcome to the Institute.
I like that guy.
Nothing to report, sir.
Heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging
It's
their
an
feet
honor
on the
to meet
targeting
you, sir.
package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I
It's
should
an
take some
honor
courses
to meet
with me.
you too.
Message.
You're here.
Please don't.
Glad you made it.
There's enough friction as it is between us.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Could you
much
move out the way,
alone.
please? I'm feeling a little claustrophobic in this place. Everyone out the way. Everyone out the way.
And they will this time as well.
Doctor,
So, here you are.
Here I am.
Mayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you.
Acting.
We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity.
I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Don't trust me?
don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider.
The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions. It's nothing personal, I assure you.
Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population of the surface.
Interesting.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands. The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and
Yeah, I've got some awkward news about that.
have escaped the
They
Institute.
may or may
They're
not have
highly
killed one
self-sufficient,
and
trained in
given the
combat,
chip to the
infiltration,
people you
tracking.
probably didn't
In a
want me
word,
to.
our coursers
Or
are
one of the
relentless.
sets of people you didn't want me
Well, I
to.
gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know
Oh, he
how you
knows.
defeated
Never
it.
mind.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
Nope, I don't need to know shit.
Thanks.
Very well.
You can go back to your stupid little work. Because I is good in it. Oh wait, hang on. I forgot this place is just full of stim packs. Give me all your stim packs. Fusion cells for life. Oh, synth relay grenades. You see them guys? Pick them up. They are awesome. They are super, super helpful. Probably has done.
Clearance
I
confirmed.
need to just take a picture of this. How long I've been recording for. What's this chatting? I need to go to... not bioscience. But advanced systems. Greetings, sir. Geo stretching. Okay. Opened Eldoros.
What is she even saying?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Cause she a crazy bitch. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to take your ammo. Well, I did, but still. Nope, I don't want the Institute pistol.
That was productive. Sleep is such a waste of time. I'd rather be designing more efficient plasma engines.
That's good for you, Rosalind. Can you move out the way, please? Don't make me attack you, I swear to God. That looks like an interesting door, if I'm honest. No health packs or anything around? Stim packs, sorry. Doesn't look like there is. It's in here. Hello.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes,
I'm here.
I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders.
Oh,
You're to be
sweet.
given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Ooh.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's
Just
something
say.
else, I really do need to get back to work.
No, that's...
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
Okay. Yeah. Something seems up with her then. Alrighty. So we need to go to bioscience. We still need to find the serum for Virgil. But I do want to just... we can come back and get that at any point. So I just want to get everything else done first.
77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. A little longer.
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
That is mean. It's not his fault. Or its fault. I don't know. Hey, here we are.
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operations at Warwick.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience
Remarkable that any child
I
can
can't wait for you
survive
to
for
see
so
the work
long,
we're doing.
don't you think?
It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview
Oh,
of what we do
Christ.
here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
Let me see.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, We've done a good job making them seem lifelike.
I haven't seen them. Let me see them.
Still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer...
Yeah, I'm going to skip what you're talking about because you're really boring me now.
Thanks.
Take care, then.
Okay, I want to see these supposed gorillas. Where are them gorillas? Oh my god, there's gorillas.
Gorilla project is showing promising results.
Look at the gorillas! It's awesome.
Believe that? Free.
I thought you were asking me then, but... Okay, how do I get back out of here again? Is there a door? Hello? Is this the door? Hey, it's the door. Alright, what do I need to do now? I don't want to talk to Father just yet. I do want to give the holotape back. And... yeah. Give the holotape back, and I think I might call that there for today. We can teleport straight out, I believe, of the Institute. So let me try. We can, because we got the relay in our Pip-Boy. Woo! It's good. What was that noise? Is there a Brahmin around? It must be, because it just like moaned. Who are you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's a Brahmin. Awesome. Sturgis, my man. I've got that network scanner you wanted.
My old man taught me that duct tape could fix anything. I don't think he was talking about bullet holes.
Probably not.
Here's that holotape you gave me, full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
Good man.
What do you hope to find?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
Alright. Boom. Alright, so that is completed. Oh my god, look at that. That looks awesome.